Hello, I'm Peter Towers, Managing Director of ESS BizTools. Welcome to Accountants Minute. Are you preparing for business advisory services? 2016 is the year of business advisory services. That's the prediction from Accounting Market Pulse, produced by the Commonwealth Bank. The important thing in this preparation period for this new wave of services that accountants are being asked to supply by their small medium enterprise clients is to lay the foundations. The foundations, if they're properly laid, will help you to deliver an outstanding product called business advisory services. It's worth thinking back to the past as to who prepared the foundations within a firm in the other products that you supply, like taxation, audit, superannuation services. And to realise that there is no foundations there yet in most firms for business advisory services. Over the last 15 years, there's been a number of surveys conducted by companies like MYOB, CCH, Smith Inc., various universities, which have all indicated that SMEs want a further range of services supplied to them by their accountants. So when we look at the services that could be offered, some that immediately come to mind are personal property securities register, due diligence system, a virtual chief financial officer service. That's really using the cloud technology and the modern software to enable an accounting business literally situated anywhere in Australia to be offering a CFO service to a client somewhere in Australia. Debtors management is very important. Far too much money is tied up in debtors ledgers, mainly of small medium enterprises around Australia. Can you help to improve it? Business plans are like maps for tourists. If a business doesn't know where it's going, how's it going to measure its progress along the way? And how's it going to determine when it's reached its target? Budgets and cash flow forecasts. Very important part of the business planning process. Succession. There's going to be thousands of businesses for sale in the next decade as the baby boomers seek to exit their businesses. But are the successions going to be successful? Are they going to get the amount of money for their business that they hope for? Or are they going to be disappointed? I believe this gives you a great opportunity to be introducing some planned sale of businesses and therefore planned succession to attempt to maximise the overall value. This will require you to prepare business valuations. I think you should be preparing them every year for your business clients. And then to determine what the client thinks their business is worth, and invariably there will be a valuation gap. And this gives you an opportunity to then talk about strategic management services, which will mean that you're acting as a finance director type role to help implement that plan with your clients. Government grants are very important. There's over $5 billion per annum allocated for government grants by the various governments in Australia. Are your clients receiving their fair share of that allocation of money? It's a lot of money, and yet I speak to a lot of SMEs who claim they have missed out on grants. Another important role is going to be to undertake financial analysis of your clients. Ratios comparison, key performance indicators, benchmarking to their peers in their industry, trying to use that data to explain to your clients how they might be able to improve various aspects of their business operations. Investment readiness. I think this is going to be a very big opportunity for accountants in the next 3 to 4 months through to 12 months. Why? Because the federal government is introducing amendments to the Corporations Code to legalise crowdfunding equity raising, which the government is hopeful will be operational by the 1st of July this year. Now these are going to be public companies. They're going to be able to raise up to $5 million. And the maximum investment from a retail investor is $10,000. So some of these companies are going to end up with a lot of shareholders. They're going to need 3 directors. and they're going to have their house in order when they make their presentation to be able to raise capital. They've got to go through financial intermediaries. So they're going to need a lot of assistance. And then you've got the second class of company that the government is proposing to legislate for, and that's the innovation company, is what it's currently called. Presumably it's going to have a better name by the time the legislation's introduced into the Parliament. So there's some real opportunities there. The government claims that 4,500 businesses were unable to raise capital in 2015. A number of people have said to me, who's counting? In fact, a few people have suggested the figure could be 9,000 or even 45,000. There's a lot of people out there trying to raise capital. Now, they're not all going to be successful, but the successful ones will undoubtedly require some assistance. If you're concerned about the future of where your accountancy business is heading, the next 2 to 3 months are going to have a significant amount of influence on every accountancy business in this country. The days of taxation being the dominant income producing item, profit item for accountancy businesses, I believe is over, and so do a lot of other people. Accountants need to be diversifying your range of services, A, to help your financials and your business, but secondly, you're in the very happy position that your clients are looking for it, and the government's helping by introducing these massive changes to the Corporations Code to encourage a whole range of new people to get into corporations. That's going to be interesting. When the history is written of this period of time, I think it will say that it was in the period 2016 to 2017 that the accountancy profession in Australia took up the challenge to be far more than just compliance return preparers for clients. They took up the challenge to become part of the management team of their clients by offering a chief financial officer and business advisory services package to help their clients to add value. If you would like a copy of our article, Creating a Business Advisory Services Centre, please click on our website, www.essbiztools.com.au, and you can register for the article to be forwarded to you. If you have any questions on any aspects of the services being supplied by ESS BizTools, we'd like to hear from you. Just a reminder on our packages, we have a total package which we call the Gold Package, which is currently being offered for sale at a discount of $2,376, including GST. Or you can subscribe on an individual package basis, and the cost for a subscription to our Business Advisory Services Introduction Package, which takes you through the process of getting your firm ready, getting those foundations laid, is $660 including GST, and the individual product packages are available for prices varying from $300 to $900. Or, as I said before, you can subscribe for the total package and get everything for $2,376. If you have any questions, I look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.